Hey there, Dani K coming to you from Dani K Gym Wellness. Today's tip is along the lines with Thanksgiving and the dinner and all the deliciousness and everything, and everybody always complains that, they've eaten too much, they have to wear their little, spandex pants or their sweats or whatever, the elastic band and stuff, or, they have to unbutton their belt and the snap and all that, the button. So one thing that I've done over the years is, because I still do that too. I shove everything in my mouth, and we're eating as fast as we can because it smells so damn good, and we've, smelled it for hours upon hours while it's cooking, and we're just, preparing our taste buds and everything, and we just get so engulfed, and we shove the food down our face as fast as we can. And then we're all like, oh my God, I should have stopped 3 minutes ago, 5 minutes ago. So my little tip for you, and like I said, I've done it over the years and it works out so well, and everybody else is so miserable, and I'm the only one that isn't miserable, and can, enjoy dessert and maybe, seconds and leftovers and everything like that. I don't know about y'all, but, when my mom was alive and we did dinner, it was kind of like a 1 o'clock thing. So, and then you had time to let that all settle and marinate. And then around, 6 or so, you're eating, leftovers and stuff. But basically, what my tip is you got your plate and all the food is there, and it's not going to go anywhere. Trust me. If I know, my mom used to make, enough food for 50 people. So, and we only had 5 or 6 people sitting at our table. So it's not going to go anywhere. So don't take 5 spoonfuls of everything, and then you're like, what did your mom teach you when you were a kid or growing up? Finish a plate. You have to finish a plate. So the thing is, take a spoonful of everything. You can always go back. I know that your family is cooking for, a freaking army, so there's gonna be leftovers. So take a spoon of everything, not gobs and gobs and gobs. So take a spoon of everything. You eat that, you can go back and get the seconds, or the ones that you like the best, maybe a little bit more turkey, maybe a little bit more sweet potato, or maybe a little bit more stuffing or gravy, whatever. But if you take smaller portions, at the beginning, then you're not so overwhelmed, stuffed, and everything's on your plate, and you feel guilty because everything's there, and now you have filled the capacity up of your belly. You got food up to here now, but you still have shit on your plate. So do smaller portions on your plate. You can always go back for seconds. So that's what I do. I do a spoon of everything. And, I probably don't go back, because my body isn't used to having all the butter and the bread and the delicious crap that's in all that food. So when it hits my stomach, it's a little bit more fuller. My body doesn't know how to digest that stuff, so it gets a little bit fuller. So I take smaller portions. I eat everything that's on my plate. I'm able to eat everything that's on my plate. I'm full, but I'm not stuffed. So then, all said and done, everything's all cleaned up. We do the dishes or whatever, and then I can have my dessert. And half the time people are still not wanting their dessert yet because they're still so stuffed, So me personally, I'd rather just have, just the smaller portions of everything, and just walk away with, my pants still intact, my belt's still intact, and then have my dessert. I mean, there's times where, I've had my plate, I've had dessert, they're still marinating, they can't do it, then I've cleaned the dishes, and I'm ready for more, dessert, or, some leftover stuff or whatever, and they're still, marinating and stuffed, and everything. So take this tip, utilize it, you're going to feel so much better, and you won't feel so guilty, and you're still eating all the crap, the good crap, I'm saying, but you can have, if you take the smaller, just a spoonful of everything, instead of 2 spoons of this, 3 spoons of that, 4 spoons of that, and then you feel you feel so pressured to finish your plate. Take a spoon of everything. You'll finish your plate. You'll be full, but you won't be overstuffed, and you'll still have either room right then and there for dessert, or you'll be able to wait a couple of minutes and then have dessert and you won't be sorry. You won't be like so full and so feeling like, oh my God, you know, I think I need to have a stomach pump kind of thing. So it works. You know, sometimes you can't help because it's all the deliciousness there, but you know, if you take a spoon of everything and not 3 or 4 or 5, you know, you'll finish your plate and you'll finish it without feeling like the food is up to here and like you're gonna, you know, vomit and all that stuff. So please try that tip. It works for me, and I'm able to, you know, eat my dessert right then and there. It's not like I have to like feel like pressure to shove the dessert in my mouth because I wanted the dessert. I'm you know, like empty enough that I can fit it in there and it tastes good. Because sometimes when you're so full, but you just want more, you want that pumpkin pie or you want that, you know, whatever, you just eat it and you're like, ugh, you know, because you're so full it doesn't really taste as good. So don't eat as much, just a spoon of each, you know, saves room for the dessert and everything. You'll feel so much better. You won't feel like you've like belly is, you know, out to here and, you know, you need a stomach pump. So try that tip. It works for me. And so happy Thanksgiving. Stay in tune, stay informed, stay motivated. Bye.